Hi, I look at a brand new and ultra vibrant collection today from Lewis Irene. It's called Ocean Glow. Not only does it feature wonderful vibrant colours, there's also glow in the dark elements on each of the designs too. We're going to be taking a look at the 15 designs in the collection plus the double-edged border, which is just there, which is an absolute stunner also, and taking a peek at the free projects that Lewis Irene have very kindly created to coincide with the range itself. Hi, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and today we're taking a look at the fantastic, vibrant designs in the brand new Lewis Irene range, Ocean Glow. As always with the Lewis Irene range, there are 15 designs in the collection. I tell a lie there are 16 designs because we've got a double-edged border. But in the sort of core element of the range, there are 15 designs, and they are split into 3 key colourways, 5 designs in each of those colourways. The beauty of doing it that way is that when you're choosing from the range, you can select one of the sort of mini colourway sets from within the collection. If you don't want to use all of the fabrics, for example, it just gives you these little options. Or of course, all of the range does still work together fantastically. How they managed to create a mini set within a range blows my mind. But we'll take a proper close look at those fat quarter packs later, which are made up from those curated mini sets, and you will see that it does work an absolute treat. The designs themselves, they are stunning, very, very vibrant, as you can see from this range, and as you can see from this fabric, should I say. And really, they're not colours that, personally, I mean, I know if you've watched me before, you'll know that I'm always baffled with how colour works so well together. And how the designers make colours work. But you would think this would just be two clashing, two at odds with each other, but they absolutely come together, particularly with the theme of this range being sort of the bioluminescence and the vibrancy of ocean life. But the shades really, really do come together. On this one, we've got that beautiful background shade with all of these sea creatures sort of popping off in various vibrant other colours. And all of the white elements on here are glow in the dark. So there are extra images on the website which will show you the highlighted glow in the dark areas for all of the fabrics, because there are glow in the dark elements on each and every design in the main 15 and then also in the double-edged border too. As I say, it comes in 3 colourways. So we've got that, there is this wonderful blue colour, sort of an oceany style blue there. And again, just look at those sea creatures popping, particularly like this guy. He's very exuberant, isn't he? And then this, which is my personal favourite from this entire set, with this darker background, and look at those colours popping. Let me hold it up, then you can just get an absolutely, look at that. It's just amazing, isn't it? And particularly with the glow in the dark elements, again, I do encourage you to just take a peek at the website. There's the, or there will be the link underneath me in the description, just to head straight through to the fabrics, because these elements here absolutely fantastic with the glow in the dark touch. And this little guy here, I have to admit, I'm not sure what you call this fish. If you've watched Finding Nemo, he makes an appearance, so keep an eye out for him. That might just be me with my little one, who's a big fan of that film. But yes, as soon as I saw that and showed Sofie, she was like, Finding Nemo. Yes, so on we go away from me chatting about Sofie. We've got this fantastic blender, which I am sure will be popular outside of the collection too. It's an all over scattered design, as you can see, and again the key white elements on that scatter design are all glow in the dark, so you do get a nice vibrancy in the dark with that colour. It comes in this wonderful vibrant pink, and this is a really, really good example of where you would think, where's that just come from? But that's the magic of how Lewis Irene use colours. You've got the first 3 shades from the original designs there that I showed you. We've got that, the blue, and then this sort of darker blue. And then in the next set, which is the blender set for the range, you've got this vibrant pink, but it does all come together so incredibly well. You'll see it when we look at the collection overall. You'll see it on some of the panning shots that we'll add in particular in the packs, but that's the genius behind the design, to my way of thinking anyway, is this broad use of colour, but all coming together and working very, very effectively. We've got it in that pink, and also in this darker blue background. And just want to pick up on here because you can see it most clearly on this one, I think. If we can't, Nat might just do you a little extra zoom in when it comes to the video itself. And we've got the white dots of the actual glow in the dark element, and then there is another shade of dot that just tones again quite well with the background, just gives you another colourway in this particular print, and then the main background shade. So yes, hopefully that will be coming up nice and clearly for you. That and in fact all of the designs are very much, I think all of the designs in this range, yes, all of them are very, very good because they're multi-directional, so you don't need to worry about direction on any of these prints. Of course, the double-edged border at the end. But on any of the main prints, you can use them any which way around that works best for you. This one, we've got the Dolphins. And again, there's glow-in-the-dark elements on all of these too. And it comes in the pink. Got it in this nice aqua shade. This is a lovely, lovely colour. Look at that. Well, it's a nice range, isn't it? We're excited over this range. I mean, that we've been waiting for it to come in, to be honest. We get the some of the display cards and things before and look at the Lewis Irene website and things, and we've been waiting for it. The last range of the year from Lewis Irene, would you believe? They've been teasing us with it for about 9 months now. So yes, comes in the aqua and then in this richer blue colour. Just there. As you can see, it's that nice rich blue. Again, will work fantastic well with this collection, but just perfect as a general fabric. There's quite a few of the prints in this range that I think will be popular outside of the collection too, particularly with the glow-in-the-dark element. This is, well, should I say, been one of the favourites. In fact, let me move some of these fabrics. This has been, next print has been one of the favourites in the pre-orders that we've taken for the collection so far. It's got all sorts of different corals on, and it is a particularly nice design. Just look at the detail on here. So again, nice and vibrant, still picking up on that theme, but you've got all of the detail in and around the coral and the floral elements on the design. We've got these little seed heads almost, or the dots and things. Lots of shading into each and every one of the design details. They really, I know I've mentioned it in previous videos if you've watched it, but they really do go to town on the detail to Lewis Irene, and it's what makes a design. It doesn't become overpowering because they keep it within the groupings. There's still background colour well and truly visible, but you've got that epic, I mean, look at it here. Just look at that, the extra little levels of detail in sort of elements like that. It really is jam-packed full of things like that just give it that absolute wonderful finishing touch. It comes in one of the ultimate vibrant prints from this range. Look at that orange there, just look at it. You would almost think that would be incongruous even to such a vibrant range, but it does work well, and we'll take a look at one of the quilts later that's used this quite effectively too. And you are seeing things like the aqua colour being pulled through, and that's what just holds the range together. It's a vibrant print, it really is. I think the most vibrant and surprising from the range, but it does still work. Just wait till you see it in the quilt itself. And they've also got it in my particular favourite on this range, the darker coloured backgrounds, where the designs really do sort of jump off the fabric for you. Just look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? And you're seeing that orange being pulled through there into the coral elements more. It's quite a clever little feature, just bringing the designs together. But yeah, that with the darker backgrounds, to me the darker backgrounds really sort of explored with the design. The design itself, they're fantastic, they really are. The last three, I'll just spin those over, then you can still see them. The last three designs feature these wonderful whales and a fantastic scattered background effect on this one, and again packed full of glow-in-the-dark highlights around the whales on this one. Click through to the site to see the images that just show you where the glow-in-the-dark details are, but they haven't, should I say, stinted on the use. Glow-in-the-dark elements do add to the price of the fabric for Lewis and Irene. They pass some of that on to us, but what I should say is, and it's only fair to say really, is that they do get charged depending on how much they use, and Lewis and Irene do not stint on the use. They just want to make the design look amazing. So there's absolutely no stinting on it from that point of view, and I'm glad that they don't. It just looks amazing, and I know for a fact they don't pass all of that on to us, which is good of them. And similarly, we of course don't pass that charge on to you. But yeah, they do absolutely go to town. So to me, the team at Lewis Irene, the designers at heart, that is what they love. If you ask them, that is what they love doing. It's Hannah and Brian, who father and daughter team, that run the design team at Lewis Irene, and it's just their thing. It really, really is, and you can see that in the prints and the use of things like glow in the dark. That's the blue background, more of a sort of a oceany blue, and then we've got this darker shade here as well. And again, that scattered background just lending a bit of extra detail to the print itself as well. That they, should I say, are the main prints from the range. I will just move that because I want to show you the double-edged border next, which has been incredibly popular as part of the pre-order sets. I've got a piece cut. Look at this. How fantastic does that look? It's got a thread just to tease me. Look at that. It just looks amazing, doesn't it? They've gone to town with the detail. Let me move this, then I can show you properly. They have absolutely gone to town with the detail. There's double-edged border elements. There are glow-in-the-dark elements throughout this. All of these sort of bubbles up here around all of the sea creatures too, and the corals and things. It's packed full of the glow-in-the-dark. And it really, really does pull all of the designs together. It's a fantastic border print. And the grading of the colour, just look at that. If we can, hopefully that will be showing you it nicely. Just look at the grading of the colour from the top to the bottom. It's a real stunner. It's a double-edged border, so you get, that's 1 metre cut in length, and that is the width of the fabric now coming across me. So that is 1 metre piece. You get absolutely loads to use, don't you? Perfect for quilting, of course, using around the borders of various quilting projects and things. Also wonderful for cushions. You could choose a section to use, for example, or of course right the way through to dressmaking, skirts and things like that. It would work absolutely fantastically well. It's a real beauty of a design. I'm to be honest, I'm really taken with the range in general. I love the vibrancy, but I think that double-edged border is an absolute beauty. Very briefly, we've got some projects available too. Nat will hopefully work his magic behind the camera to show you this quilt now. And as you can see, it's an absolute stunner, created by Sally Ablett. She works with Lewis Irene on lots of different projects and creating quilts and projects to work with their fabrics. Around the edge, you've got the Lewis Irene bumbleberries, again created with this range in mind, so that you know they will work fantastically well with the fabrics. And then we have also got, I'm confused with this card, we've also got this absolute beauty of a design that hopefully you can see now, which has got the orange bumbleberries around the outside, and that's the orange bumbleberry, and it features the orange design that I mentioned earlier, and hopefully you can see just what I meant with how well it works with the other designs too. One of the wonderful things with these two patterns, Sally Ablett, who works with Lewis Irene creating these, she always does a fantastic job. But one of the things I particularly like is it uses an extensive amount of that. You don't have to use them all, but on all of the blocks, you're getting lots of different fabrics used. So you are pulling in lots of the fun and vibrancy from the range into the one quilt. And again, that to me just shows how well, and you wouldn't expect it, but how well those vibrant colours are all being pulled together and work fantastically together as a set. So yeah, click the link below. It'll take you through to our site. You can check out the fabric prints, but also there'll be the link for the patterns too. The one last thing to mention and show you are the bundles, just again to give you that feel of how well things work together. You can check out the pictures for them all on the website. I just want to show you one just to really pick out how the colours blend. And we've got these darker elements, the lighter blues, these sort of aquas, and then through to a pink. And magically, they all work absolutely superbly together in a bundle. Obviously, you get different versions of that. So this one, we've got sort of more of this lavender background, but the two darks and then two lighter blues featuring. And it just works so well. It's a really clever use of colour across the range. I think I have touched on everything. The one thing I haven't mentioned is exactly what the fabric is. It is a quilting fabric. Lewis and Irene only print on grade A 100% cotton, so you know that it is going to be a fantastic quality. It's ultra smooth and lovely quality. It's 44 inches wide, 110 centimetres, so a standard quilting width. And while they are very much designed with quilting in mind, the fabric, for example, and the range, the way it blends, is designed with quilting in mind. All of the fabrics are perfect for other projects, from cushions through to dressmaking. You can't go wrong with this beautiful fabric. It really, really is a lovely, lovely quality. If you've got any queries about the quality, uses, things like that, please do get in touch. We will be delighted to be of use. And yes, I hope overall that has been of use. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.